Perfect.
What's
Thank you,
behind
Adam
door
5.
number 1?
So what was the option you went with, Alexander? I'm sorry I did not hear you.
I think I'm just gonna do 1 because I don't really want to go into the one we haven't ventured in yet without everybody. I'm just looking right now. So.
Okay, so just the small sort of burials.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Dice don't thank me now. That's okay, but I have to -1. But 18 minus 1 is 17, plus 3 is still a dirty 20. My eyes are open.
Your
to
eyes
see anything
are
here?
very open. Yes, you walk around for a while. You poke your head in a handful, about 6 or 7 of these small little caves before you poke your head in one, and you find a living laborer, one that looks like it was injured by a zombie perhaps, but survived, and is sort of fighting off the dregs of like sleep. It looks like this guy is gone without sleep as long as he could, and he's just holding a pickaxe in his hands, bracingly as he sees you approach.
Ha! Hey!
Evil my little keys.
Stay back, monster.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm here to help.
You. I don't believe
What?
you. Killed all of them. All of us. What did we ever do to you?
I didn't do that. And listen, there was a lot of things happening last night. That's not really fair. You know, you can leave, like, I'm sure we can get you healed up, and my friends might be able to help you, even if you don't want anything to do with me.
Why would you bother? You killed
Because
all of you. I saw you damn elves.
Oh, he's a racist.
Wow. No sympathy.
I would like to,
End him.
yeah, sorry, this is, no. I would like to,
we don't say
is it a
racist.
weapon or a spell?
You should just bite him. Just yum.
Have some breakfast.
Um,
No, that would be bad. You're literally... Oh, I don't know what to do. Could I firebolt him and just burn him to a crisp and just, like, be like, you're done. I've seen what you're done.
Yeah.
Roll initiative for me, just to see. Okay, you're probably not gonna matter. Just, what'd you roll?
That's a 15. Plus...
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, wait, this is just initiative, so that's just 16.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit with your firebolt.
Ooh. Oh, let me get the right dice. That is an 8. Where's my...
To hit?
Oh, I don't have a modifier, so it's just... Oh, wait. No, I didn't even roll to hit. Dang it. That's
What did you just roll?
16 plus 3, which is... Yeah, I rolled out of order.
Roll damage.
Yeah, that's a 19 to hit.
Yes, you hit.
Okay. Would you like me to re-roll my damage? I just said
Yes, yes, please.
I don't know why I rolled that out of order. Okay, that's a 6. And I don't have a modifier.
Finish him.
Yeah, Alexandria just goes, I was gonna save you, but F you, and just is like done, and just as fast.
Yeah,
Just
you shoot out a firebolt from your hands. It blasts into his stomach, and he retches with pain. With his dying groan of breath, you hear him mutter, "Suit, take you, filthy elves," and dies.
We actually kind of have the thing going with Soup, but...
yeah, I know. I was like, who's gonna tell him? Like,
Tell him!
I think Alexandria is just like, God damn, like, what? Rude. Is there any part of him that's not burnt up? Like he probably didn't have anything on him. But No.
He's holding a
No.
It was holding a pickaxe. He's sort of just wearing like really cheap clothing, like burlap. There's nothing on his
Poor.
person. Yes, something you would have noticed.
This
All
is
the
what
laborers
racism does to
appeared
you,
poor. Yes, there are parts of him that are not burnt. Pretty much everywhere except his core.
Do I take the body out or do I leave it?
I say leave it, you know? He's racist. He doesn't deserve anything.
That's true. But, like, yeah. Okay. And there's nowhere else to look? Or could I quick peek into the tomb we did explore?
You could. As you turn around to exit this cave, you see leaning up against
God.
the mouth of the cave with his arms crossed is Athos.
No! Bye!
And he's sort of just gazing on with sort of... You can give me an insight check if you'd like to try to determine
Yes.
what's going on in his head.
Oh god. Oh no. That's only an 11 plus 3. It's 14.
He does not seem to be experiencing strong emotions in any direction. He appears very calm, cool, and collected at the moment. He
Could be
looks-
worse.
meets your gaze, casts a quick flick of his eyes towards the corpse and back at you, and he says, "You're planning to go to Muhar. You're gonna have to learn to hold your temper. You're not gonna last very long." That, don't let anyone know you're an elf.
Well, technically I'm not really an elf anymore, but I wasn't planning on.
That sounds like a discussion for another time, but I assure you, whatever minute difference would set you apart from an elf, no one in Muhar is going to be... I take that back. Not the majority of people are going to be smart enough to discern that you're any different than the rest of us working the fields. Good.
Do you need something, or were you just walking by and...
Walking by. I'm still looking for something.
What are you looking for? I'm very good at finding things.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh my god.
He's
Oh.
looking for love.
Hi. Surprise. That is an 18 plus 3, which is
-1.
21 minus 1, which
So 20,
is
30, 20.
30-20, which I am very happy with.
Yeah, he uncrosses his arms, gets up off the wall, sighs, and he says, "I'm looking for evidence that the elves were here in a capacity that was not subservient to the humans. Any evidence that there existed a city or a town or a society of any sort of elves. But there is no evidence of this in Muhar that I found in all of the annals of our library, so that is why I'm here. And I figure if I could find something like that, that is another step towards answering other questions."
So that's what you're doing.
Among other duties, yes, that is what I am doing. Although I feel it may have gone much smoother with the unintentional assistance of a large group of laborers and historians, it appears this burden now falls on me alone. Perhaps Anna as well. We share a similar pursuit of knowledge.
Also, like, knowledge, and I'm very good at finding and discovering things.
I suppose we shall see. I have not seen much of you other than the death you have dealt, which I'm not certain how to think about yet. I think what you did was not practical.
What part? That you gotta specify?
Angering the humans was not practical. It aids people like myself and Anha to keep a low profile. Making
angering the
noise
humans.
makes you disappear.
You mean me accidentally biting one of them?
No,
Or
I
like,
think that came after you killed a few of the guards and some of the laborers with that spell you cast.
in my defense, I calculated that they would be moving, and I calculated wrong.
He looks like he was about to say something, then bites his tongue, and turns
You
around.
can sit. Where are you? What are you doing?
What am I doing?
You're just gonna walk away?
Yes, there's nothing for me in this cave, and the smell of burnt human is not necessarily pleasing to the senses. Don't disagree with me
enough.
on this, please, or I'm going to have more concerns.
Fair enough. Don't go too far. And Alexandra's gonna turn, and is there any blood left in this human's body that she could like cut and then put in her water skin?
Certainly. You empty your water skin out, and pretty much the way you're gonna need to do this, you're gonna just give me a medicine check, and I'll tell you what happens.
Okay.
Can I also
Alexandra
head into the
also
cave?
she's like, wait, hold up, I can help you. My friends may be of help. Like, don't. Oh God.
What was that, Piri?
On my plate.
I was wondering, can I go into the cave if that's like what are the main? I don't know.
Alexandria is sort of in just essentially a small cave that would not fit more than just like a single body, and like 2 or 3 standing people. There's nothing in this cave besides Alexandria, a dead human, and a long dead Akirran. But you can certainly head over to this cave.
I was more looking for the like a main one that might have a lot of things in it.
Got you. You definitely know that from the instructions the mummy gave you, there is a disc that would unlock, or rather unseal his tomb, that would be found in the depths of the last tomb that the excavators left last to tackle because it presented the most risk to their well-being and being alive. So you definitely know that that tomb exists and is right there in the excavation site.
Question.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go in. I already forgot their name. The tent that you've mentioned multiple times that I have not
Gotcha.
gone in. I'm gonna start checking those tents while
Sure.
they've run off.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
3 tents I will
Pittering
give
and
you an
pattering
option
around.
for. An unnamed historian you never talked to, Hell's tent, who was the individual who approached you and offered to reward you handsomely if you found a jeweled or metallic scarab, and finally Carfax tent, the researcher that was heading this excavation.
Okay, researcher first.
Okay. You head into Carfax tent, in shambles, pretty much, papers scattered everywhere and blown around. It looks like a few belongings were hastily grabbed. It seems that the valuables, any sort of like jewelry and things, she took with her, which may in itself be a bit of an insight into her survival instincts. Go ahead and give me a perception check for this 10.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Okay,
Because I need it.
got it. As you cast
thank God I
guidance,
cast guidance
who
on
do
me.
you call upon for guidance? Suit, honor, or something else?
Honor.
Okay. You cast guidance on yourself, but there is no sort of feeling aside from that of heightened senses.
Got it. Huh. Yeah, this might be a little dehydrated today. Not feeling strange. All right. Okay. So then in total, -1 is 12.
12. Okay. So the thing you find would be on her sort of impromptu desk here. There is a book cataloging all the things that they have excavated, sort of the contents of the main central tent. There's also a small black book that contains the wages and paid allotments to all the laborers, in addition to a map of the excavation site and sort of dotted with X's all the burial sites and tombs that have been excavated, with ones that are circled and not crossed out that they have not been able to breach yet. And there's only 2 of those left.
Okay. So you said there's 2 maps, 2 copies of the map,
No, there's just
or
one copy of the map.
2 places
There's
they
2
haven't
books.
gone.
Yes, 2 places they have not gone.
Alright, so I don't really care about the money one, the one with the payroll. I'm gonna take the map, and I'm gonna take the one that covers everything they've excavated. And just like briefly, I want to skim through the book and sort of see if I can like point out, like, okay, it looks like they're saying that, oh, maybe they found this, okay, maybe this was the spot they found it, and just kind of like
Okay.
go back and forth and see if anything seems really bizarre.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. Dice jail! -1, that's a 3.
A 3? No, nothing jumps
Wow,
out
it
at
looks
you.
like they found all this stuff in
Cross-referencing,
the dirt.
yeah, cross-referencing information is not Electra's sort of forte. So,
Alright.
sort of figuring out any things that is in code or that would be obvious to one of the historians about something being special, none of that jumps out at Electra.
Alright, so I'm gonna say I took the map and I took the book of stuff they got that they excavated. And maybe like, wow, great, love this tent, nothing to see here. And I'll leave it.
Okay. Electra, you head out of
I
that
gotta have to
tent.
go retrieve.
Alexandria,
My
what
dice,
was
I
your
forgot.
medicine roll?
It is a solid 14
14. Okay.
with the 1 subtracted.
So this isn't a necessarily. There would have been a surgical way to do this well, but sort of your method of doing this essentially comes down to cutting this dead person's throat and jamming the stopper of your water skin into it as it collects blood. It's not clean, it's not messy, or it is messy rather.
Okay,
It fills
yeah.
about half your water skin.
Okay, Alexandra's probably just like swearing the whole time. She's like, oh no.
Yep.
God.
Okay.
So glad I'm not there.
So you have harvested blood from this dead laborer. What would you like to do now, Alexandria? Athos is no longer in this cave.
She is gonna kind of run out and see if she caught where he was going, or just like if she sees anyone.
Yeah, you see him heading towards Carfax tent where Electra is.
Okay, I'll trail after, trying to like cork this like my water skin and like fumbling and then like running
Right.
after.
Cool.
Like my hands are probably all bloody. Ugh,
Yeah,
it's fine.
absolutely.
It's fine.
You head over there, and you both enter the tent. Electra, you turn around, and Athos and Alexandria are standing there.
Hi.
Did you find anything? Is there somewhere to wipe? Is there like any loose fabric or like something?
The tent is fabric,
Okay.
but there's some
Alexandria just
scattered
starts
clothes
to-
around too.
Okay, well then she'll pick something up and just tries to clean her hands off.
Gotcha. Sure, that's not difficult to do at all. You begin wiping this oily blood off your hands. Cool. Athos steps in, goes around Alexandria, and begins rummaging through looking for books or records, and begins sort of scavenging through Carfax belongings.
I found this map, and I found this book, and I tried to see if there were any similarities. There's not.
I see. May I perhaps look as well?
I mean, fine. Don't trust me. No problem.
Cool.
And then she's gonna like give it to him, very like, fine.
He takes the.
Oh, and she's gonna look at Alexandria and like roll her eyes.
Alexandria rolls her eyes back.
Men, right? Always gotta do it themselves.
He takes the book, sits down, and spends a few minutes flipping through it. You see, he at one point snaps his fingers, and this quill floats in the air around his fingers, and he takes it and begins circling things in
What?
faintly glowing ink in the book. And after a few minutes of this, he puts the book down on the desk, leans back, and says, "They were, I think, more accurately searching for something that belonged to the pharaoh than most people might have, seeing as this came from Isu Rekotep herself. You see here," and he points in the book to things he circled. It's sort of like there'd be an item listed, sort of what it was. It'd say appraise, and then false, and every single item that's been appraised says false.
Everything was fake.
He says,
Oh
no,
my-
not that. It's not that they were
Oh.
fake. I think the items are real. It's just, I don't think whatever they were using to appraise items was determining that these items were not the thing that would be, I suppose, giving a true result.
They were looking for something bigger.
I suppose, yes, they were looking for something bigger, something of magical potence, perhaps, but I'm not sure what they were using to do this. And he begins to look around the tent to see if he can perhaps find something like this, and any of you can give a check if you'd like to as well.
Yes.
I will just cast guidance on. Is Alexandria looking too?
Yeah. She's trying
And
to
I'll cast
use
guidance on Alexandria because I like her better.
Okay.
So
What does that do?
that's a D4 to your
Oh,
ability.
thank you.
Because
Okay,
I
what am I
figured out I
rolling?
have that cantrip, and it's very useful.
Thank you.
And I will never do anything not with guidance.
Okay, so that's gonna be an investigation roll.
I'm like, yeah, you got it. Power of me and honor on your side. And I'm like, and then in my heart, I'm like, maybe it's just me right now.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Plus 3 is 16. Minus 1 is
15.
15. And then plus my thing, which is plus 3,
Mhm.
is 18.
18.
Okay.
I can do
You're
math.
doing
I can math.
So good.
So Electra, you're not looking. Athos is sort of rummaging around, looking at the desk in some crates, but isn't turning up anything. You move some. It looks like there was a little sort of like wardrobe rack here where she was hanging her dresses and clothing that was toppled when she fled. You pull some dresses off this pile and you find a small black lacquered wooden box. And you find this box, which clearly looks significant.
Okay, Alexandria like holds it up triumphantly and like raises a brow at this and is like, "See, I'm good. I'm good at finding things."
Well, you found something. We don't know what it is yet. That's a box. It could be nothing. Not to disparage you finding this box.
Can I like pop it open just while
Yeah.
she's holding it?
You pop it open, and what you see is this sort of silver filigree object, which has like a point where you'd hold it, so like a centerpiece like this, and then it would go out like this and up with like two prongs.
So just so you know, your camera's not on, so we can't see what
Oh,
shape you're
How
making.
long has that not been on? Oh,
Since you left and came back. You're only on
let
the
me
Twitch.
know these
Yeah.
things.
Oh, I didn't think it was that important.
no.
Can you make that sign shape again?
Yes, absolutely. So it essentially it looks like a football.
Whatever that thing they put it on
Like
to
an
kick
eye
it.
A
shape?
goalpost?
Oh
Oh,
my god. So it looks like a tuning fork.
It looks like it looks like a small silver tuning fork with a lot of filigree in it, and there is tiny emeralds on the front and back, just above the pommel.
ooh. Does this look magical? Like, can
Give
what's
me
that?
an Arcana check.
Could
Oh, what are you
Oh,
casting?
do I even have to? I was gonna cast
Is it-
Detect magic.
could I do like an Arcana check? Or I don't know if you have like something that's good for checking
I have something that's cool. Check.
magical property.
You see, Athos looks like he was about to respond.
Oh.
Uh,
Nope. Don't want to talk to him right now. I cast Detect magic.
Okay. You cast Detect Magic. This
Tell me. DM, tell me.
essentially this tuning fork looking object does radiate a small amount of magic that seems divinatory in nature.
Ooh.
Hi.
Additionally,
It's
Alexandria, are you carrying around that, or Electra actually, whoever was holding it, are you carrying around that diadem with you?
Obviously.
So you also detect magic on that as well, and that also gives off a divinatory magic, but definitely stronger, as well as illusion. But
Illusion.
whereas the divinatory magic on the diadem seems like it's inherent to its sort of operatory nature, the illusion magic seems like that's something that was placed onto it.
Oh, so it's just really ugly.
That's not what you think.
There's an illusion
is-
to make it pretty.
The illusion does not
illusion.
seem to be affecting the diadem. It seems like the illusion would be a effect it would cause. Oh. Did I lose everyone again? Y'all, I'm struggle busting right now. Okay.
Don't forget
back.
your camera.
Yep, thank you. I don't know why
Gotcha.
Discord decided to crash. Anyway.
Interesting. So I'm just casting Detect Magic, getting all these ping, 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 ping.
Yes.
Well-
and
It's magic for sure.
Ha,
And then
knew
I'll
it.
turn to Athos and let him. NPC.
You wanna check it out?
I don't think there's a need. I also think it is magical.
So you think it's important?
I think that this is what they were using to appraise items.
Right.
Go team!
This
Good job.
was, seeing as it was Carfax herself, this probably came from Isurekutep herself, and if this is following a chain of logic, something they were using to potentially find the Pharaoh's treasure, there's a chance that this came from the Pharaoh directly.
Ooh. So it's like worth.
I'm not
A
touching
lot.
that.
I'll touch it.
You touch it, nothing happens.
It's fine. It's not like the diadem. No spooky memories. Oh.
Yeah, but last time you lied.
Yeah, well, I also didn't know you that well at that point. Like it's just a lot of circumstantial.
Right, for sure.
While you two are having this
Mhm.
conversation, and Piri, you've sort of finished up in the tent.
Sorry, Fury.
Are you sort of taking anything with you outside of the tent, i.e. those magical items, or leaving them there?
I would take the magic items.
Okay. So you step out of the tent and look around. Alexandria, Electra, and Iathis are not to be seen. You see Anna, because you have a better view from where you are, at the far back of the area, sort of looking around the tomb that you know, as well as the one that has not been explored. In addition to that, you see Guppy sort of absently standing around your small campsite.
All right. Is it nighttime or daytime?
It's daytime. It's morning.
Okay. And I'm just kind of alone, besides if I wanted to hang out with Guppy.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna just hang out with Guppy.
Okay.
Aww.
You head over to Guppy, and as you're walking over, his gaze is sort of just to the side of where you're walking from. He's pretty much just standing there. He looks a little pale-faced, but also a little bit sunburned at the same time. Just sort of staring out at mostly the field of bodies around the laborers' tents.
Yeah. Hey, Guppy.
Hi, Piri.
How you holding up?
Well, suppose I'm still breathing.
I suppose, yeah. I'm noticing you keep looking at the bodies, though.
Yes, I suppose I am, aren't I? Sure are a lot of them, aren't there?
Yeah. That's kind of what happens sometimes.
When, Piri? When does this happen?
I've seen it happen before. Kind of my line of work.
It don't feel right, Piri. It don't seem right. I understand battle, but that just seemed like a slaughter.
More because, yeah, it was.
You done a lot of
I
slaughtering,
did-
Piri.
Not so much. That was kind of a off-the-cuff thing with the magic that happened. I was more expecting to kill the zombies.
Right. That's what I tried to do.
And you actually did really well.
Right. Suppose. I don't know how I feel about fighting, Piri. If that's what it's like, I don't know if it's for me.
It's not for everyone. But it's good to know for self-defense.
I wasn't defending myself, Piri. I mean, sure, I was shooting zombies, but after that, I couldn't pick up a crossbow anymore. I just had to.
You never
drop it.
shot anyone.
No.
So.
And that is
You're fine.
good as leaving them for dead, or shooting them myself. I ain't out.
I don't think so. You didn't participate. Kind of just events unfolding, you know?
There has to be. We have to have rules, Perry. We can't just do whatever we please because we're somewhere different.
Oh, I know.
I just don't know one thing, Perry. This is. I didn't even sleep last night. I just stayed awake. Yeah, I just heard them screaming in my head. They were running. I watched them all run out in the open desert with nothing to their names. Not even a flask of water. They knew they were going to die, but they were so afraid that it only made sense to them to run. The only reason I didn't run is because I knew the ones doing the slaughtering.
Well, I don't think that'll happen again. It was just kind of...
I hope it doesn't, Perry.
It was just unfortunate.
Been a lot of that going around, hasn't there?
Yeah.
Right then, I suppose I'll, I don't know.
Just relax. You don't gotta do anything.
Alright. I'll relax. I'll just relax. And he turns around and crawls into one of the tents and closes the flaps.
Awesome. I'm just gonna sit outside and worry about Guppy.
Okay. Meanwhile, back over in the tent, Athos again says, yes, clearly this is magical. Again, probably, if that line of thinking is correct, this could have potentially been gifted, or rather assigned to Easter Equitep, to assign to other people to broaden the search for his lost treasure. So, if that is what this is, this could identify, should someone find it, the Pharaoh's lost treasure. So,
You have
yes,
another
Alexander, I
thing to
would
look
say this
through.
is incredibly valuable.
And who found it? I did. Thank you very much. See? This is what I'm good at. This and murdering people. That deserve to die, I will add.
If this is a complicated line of thought,
Electra's gonna awkwardly back out of the tent.
I don't imagine Electra like literally backwards, like just like
Yeah, facts. She's just like, I don't want to be in between these two. You can hash it out yourselves.
Electra, you back out. Athos stops speaking and just sort of watches you slowly back out.
Alexandria does that too.
I'm not here. I'm not here. Just like, close the tent.
Right. Well,
Oh
aside
my god.
from, you all really are from somewhere else, aren't you?
Yeah. What gave it away?
Well,
Alexandria tries to make a joke and it just like falls flat.
yeah, he doesn't register as a joke. He registers it as a legitimate question, and he says, well, she seems rather childlike, and you drink blood, I guess?
I do.
Not something people do around here.
No, that's because there's no type. This monster, what I am, doesn't really exist here.
You say monster, and he does narrow his eyes questioningly. Suspiciously, rather, I should say. What?
You're the one looking weird at me.
You just said you were a monster.
Yeah, because technically I am. Scientifically speaking.
Scientifically speaking, I suppose people are monsters to cattle, but I'm not sure yet if you... what kind of monster you are if you are one. Any monster I've ever encountered has never been one to reason.
You know, I can just tell you what monster I'm known for in my home world. Can I put this down? Do you want it? Who's holding on to this?
I would definitely hold on to this. This is a very powerful thing to have. This is pretty much...
Okay, then you take it.
Yes, I would take
Yeah,
this.
it's a big
This
deal.
is a big... This is a big deal. People would definitely kill for this. If they even knew it existed. Almost anyone probably would kill for this.
Then it's good it's on you.
Right. Anyway. That was not a segue into further conversation. I have nothing else to say.
You don't want to know what kind of monster I am? You're not curious
you
on
can-
any level?
Well, I'm always curious, I suppose. I didn't know if you were going to say because you sort of just stood there quietly.
Well, I was waiting for you to...
Just tell me what you are then.
On how I may know what this is, but from what I understand in this world, there is no word for a vampire or what the curse of vampirism is. Is that familiar?
No, it is not.
Well, vampire is an undead creature who lives a very long time and sustains solely off the blood of creatures, most often humans. They cannot go out in sunlight, and oftentimes they lose all morality, and they're quite manipulative and terrifying, if I might add. And I am what's called a Dhampir, which is like a form or like a sub type of a vampire. So I'm not a full vampire, but I'm neither alive nor dead, cursed to be somewhere in between. And so I look like an elf, and I once was, but now I have like these. She like shows her fangs. She's like, I can do cool things, and I am cursed with the insatiable appetite to survive off of blood.
You definitely notice that when you say curse, he also furrows his brows discerningly. He says, I see. So, you're not a vampire because you are not undead, nor do you have a incompatibility with sunlight. You must not know yet whether you live very long, although I suppose elves do, at least your kind. But you also seem rather young, unless I am mistaken.
I'm only 21.
Right.
I don't know. I never really celebrated birthdays.
I suppose what you would be called around here, the closest resemblance would be a sturge. They're not undead, though. They're sort of bats, but they are a bit like mammalian mosquitoes.
I am not a bat. I can climb walls, but I'm not a bat. I can hang off of ceilings too, but I'm not a bat. She just casually says this.
I'm not implying you're a bat. I am simply comparing your blood appetite with that of a sturge, which is a parasite. Now, do you only sustain yourself off of blood?
No, I ultimately need to sustain myself off of blood, whether that's animal blood, which is what I'm most used to, or if, say, I almost die, then human blood. I can consume water and food, but ultimately I will need to feed eventually. I've tried to go a long time. It doesn't work.
I see. Well, this has been enlightening. Certainly something new. I thank
it's
you
kind of
for
new
your
for me
disclosure.
too. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out. It's very new to me too.
Then I wish you luck with figuring that out. I will be watching, I suppose, to ensure you do not become a harm to others.
Oh, that would actually be nice. Like stab me if I'm gonna go after someone. Or
If
like
that is
remind
what
me
you
to
desire.
yeah, sure. Like
Okay.
like in my foot or like something like that. Because
Oh,
yes, yeah, sure. Or somewhere else, wherever works. Okay, I think we're gonna go clear out a tomb. Are you coming? Because you got that new like tuning fork thing, and if there's like monsters, you have that cool like bone wand. But like, I also don't want to be like you have to come because like we're pretty.
I suppose I will accompany you, as ultimately I came here to search these tombs anyway for evidence of those things I discussed. So yes, I shall accompany you.
Okay. Cool. Hopefully we find something interesting and not another poisonous attacking plant. I'm gonna go. I'm not good at this. Okay.
Okay.
Bye. Like she just like walks out.
Yeah, you say bye, but you also both exit the tent at the same time.
Electra is standing right outside, and you run into her.
Oh God.
Sorry.
Hi.
No. Yep. Sorry.
No. Hey. Have you seen Piri? Are we?
You can see Piri from where you are there. She's over at your guys'
I
camp.
think he's over. She's with Guppy.
Hey. Should we go find Piri?
Well, wait. I did want to check out this historian's tent.
Oh.
Just give me one quick. Can you pick your head in? I think there's one more tent there. In case there's food or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Alexandra goes wherever you point her to. She's like, all right.
But I don't know.
Let's go.
Sure. Are you searching this tent, or what is your aim here?
I want to. So you said one of them was like a historian or
There's Behel's tent, who sort of said he'd pay you handsomely for a Scarab.
Not that one. I'm gonna send.
The other one was
Alexandra
a historian.
there.
Yeah.
I want to go there.
Okay, gotcha. Okay,
Sure.
cool. So,
I just wanna
Electra,
see.
yeah, you head to that tent. Go ahead, give me a perception check if you're going to search it.
Guidance.
Okay.
Natural 20!
Wow. Okay.
It's a two
Very
I don't even
impressive.
need this guidance! And I have it for 1 minute, so I'm gonna save it.
Cool. You search this tent, and you do find a series of letters. Most of them in code, not really decipherable, but they all belong to one organization that identify themselves as the Seekers of the Seven Scarabs.
Okay. And how many letters would you say there were? If you had
4.
to- 4. So 4 coded letters for the Seekers of the Seven Scarabs. Okay. And are there any names that I can decipher, or are those also coded?
You can assume that. I mean, where you can at least tell that there's probably a name being used is when there'd be like a reoccurring animal's name that would denote like one person. So there'd be like a mention of lion, etc.
Got it.
Nonsensical sentence.
Okay. I'm gonna keep those 4 letters.
Got it.
And I don't see anything here that... I mean, obviously they wouldn't have like a translation book, but there's nothing here that looks like maybe I could decipher if I used it. It looks like...
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Anything else interesting, or is that's pretty interesting?
Well, you do find a small little pocketbook that belongs to the Hell. It just seems like a personal diary denoting like what historical research you've been working on, journalings about complaining about the Pleasure District, and some...
The what?
The Pleasure District.
Okay.
Give me an investigation check as you read through this.
She's gonna see the Pleasure District, she's gonna turn bright red and keep flipping. And flip right past that part. Investigation, you say?
Yes.
21.
Something jumps out to you as odd, and that is in this little journal. The journal entries seem to have stopped a while ago, some time ago. You don't exactly know like what year it is here, but you can tell that this journal has not been written in for a while. Flipping through it further, you realize that things have been underlined and circled almost as a sort of character study or an analysis of a person. The last thing you notice with that roll is that other writing that you've come across, i.e. the secret transcripts of the Seekers of the Seven Scarabs, written by Behel, is written in a different handwriting. The handwriting doesn't match.
Does it match the diary?
Yes.
Does the circling and like the little notes that someone was making in this diary, does that writing match the letters?
No, it does not. Well, actually, the like notations in the diary about like the annotations in the diary, the handwriting of that does match the handwriting on the letters of the Seekers of the Seven Scarabs.
Okay, so whoever was this historian, let's say, was writing these letters was also trying to get inside Behel's head. Okay, cool. I'm gonna take the diary as well because I can see there's a connection between something, and I'm gonna study that once we find out what's in Behel's head.
Okay. Perfect. And Alexandria, you can give me a perception roll for that last historian's tent.
Oof. Oh, I thought that was a 1. It's a 7. Plus... Wait, what is this? Wait.
Yeah.
Investigation?
Yeah.
Okay, so plus perception, never mind. That's still plus 3, but that's 10 minus 1 is 9.
9. Okay. You look through the tent and nothing really jumps out of the way there. This was sort of like a Carvex assistant. Something that does, though, is in a satchel on the floor you open, you get like a strong waft of like an odor from it that smells like very sickly sweet. And you look inside and you see a nice looking wooden pipe with some like a bit charred plant matter in the bowl of the pipe that has been burned.
He's a stoner!
Dad, take it?
You can take it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pocket that to show later.
Okay.
And once I'm done looking, I'll go back out to report to Electra.
Okay, I'll say because you also were going to go over to Pier after that, Electra, Alexandria, and Pier, you reconvene at your campsite. Athos is sort of gone off. He's sort of over by that tomb that you were talking about going inside. And it looks like Anna has gotten around to starting to destroy tents.
Anna! What's this bone statue? Is this Oru?
I cannot see it from here. I am far away.
Scuttle, scuttle, scuttle. I'll meet you guys at the tomb. Anna, what is this? It's a crocodile?
A croc. Oh, yeah. This is Yes, this is sick.
Oh, sick. Wow. So I was not close.
Sick. Yes.
Sick.
Heals and cultivates life. He is a sort of the god of doctors and healers.
Huh! Thanks! Alright, cool. I'm gonna definitely keep that one because that one sounds... For some reason, I feel like that might help me sometime. I'm gonna... Do you want to come check out this tomb with us? Or are you gonna keep burning the tents?
I was not going to burn them. I think that would send up a bit of a smoke signal that I don't want to risk. Muhar is far away, but the desert is also very barren. I was sort of just going to dismantle everything and let the wind hopefully take it.
That works too.
Right,
All
so I
right,
think I
well-
will do this.
well.
The last tomb was a little too hostile for my preferences.
Yeah, I heard about some like vine or something.
Yes, that was not good. I think Alexander was very close to being consumed by it.
Oh yeah, she was kind of telling me that right as we were falling asleep, but no big deal. She can handle it. I'm sure Perry could.
I think Puri saved her from the blood.
Oh, of course. Yeah, sounds about right.
Oh yeah.
Period.
Yeah, I was gonna say, honestly, Alexandria always ends up getting in these like messy situations, and then Pierre comes in and is like, ah, and wins. So, and then I come in and I end up healing Alexandria because like.
Yes, you have a very interesting dynamic. I'm going to do this.
Okay.
Be safe in the tomb. Do not curse yourselves again, please. There is almost just there has to be a limit on the level of misfortune we carry around with us. So if something seems cursed, just don't touch it. Do not pray to it. Do not make any organs with it. Do not eat anything you find in there. Just, you know what? You're a cleric. I trust that your patron deity gave you the good sense to not do these things yourself. Okay. You are not a child. You are young. You are young.
I'm gonna go, and she's gonna walk away because
go.
she's like sitting there and she's like, "Oh God, she knows that I was the one who touched the diadem."
Yes.
She knows.
And I know she knows.
Okay, Alexandria, Electra, and Puri, you reconvene.
Let's get ready to rumble. Who wants to
into
go
the
into
cave?
the tomb? Oh, don't touch anything, don't eat anything, don't pray to anything, don't make organs out of anything, and don't... What was the last one she told me? I don't remember. Don't do anything!
Okay, well, all I did was make a bargain with something, so we're fine.
Yeah, that's not fun. Like, you're
I'm
saying I can't
sorry,
even
hold
touch
on.
anything?
Oh, God.
Period, I
Wait,
don't think
what?
you've mentioned that until now.
Perry, wait,
Dude,
was that what
what
the...
did you do?
Wait, no, Perry. Alexandria's like, Perry, was that what the... And she like...
Yeah, Perry's like, just, like, gives a, like, yeah, a nod.
What are you talking... What is this language between
Oh. Alexandria just looks at Perry and is like...
Or the
Okay.
Elvish.
It was just, yeah. Oh my god, look at this tomb! Let's go! Alexandria just turns and like...
you? My God, man, these... See, Anna sent me down for my first mission, but I thought it was going to be something interesting, not just keeping two idiots alive. Alright.
I am not
Not an idiot.
See, that's what all the idiots say.
Okay. So, we are entering this tomb. Very exciting. Okay. And you have brought Athos along with you. Let's get this pulled up, and I will tell you what you see here. Get Athos in there. There he be. Okay. So, you enter this tomb. You step down these cracked stairs. As you step down, the first thing that catches you is that there's torches lit here and a few candles. This was probably done recently by laborers who probably took shelter here last night, fleeing from you, but it looks like there's no one here now, so they probably fled farther in. There is a door that has been knocked off its hinges that rests on the ground nearby. It's safe to assume that's how they got into this tomb. In addition to that, there's an altar in the center of this room that has been populated by offerings. If you'd like, you can give me an insight roll on why that is.
Somebody want to do an insight roll?
Oh,
I
I didn't have you guys pulled up, so I didn't see if anyone said yes or not.
I can do a dice roll,
Thank you,
insight
Perry.
roll. Alright,
Yes. Okay, what is that?
Nice! I got a 5.
No.
You cannot fathom why people have left food and coin and belongings at this altar in this tomb. It doesn't make logical sense. Everyone here is dead and has no use for it.
Maybe they were trying to make a ditch prey effort to get away from us.
Yeah. People did that back in Barovia, except with, like, other things. Not to gods, but, like, you know, like...
I mean,
don't want to die tonight.
Sometimes.
Wait, how much
Sometimes.
is the food fresh?
It seems like it's been sitting there for a few days.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm not
Maybe this
gonna
is
eat
where
it.
they made their meals.
Yeah, this is the kitchen.
Probably.
Anyway, from this room, there is a door straight ahead, opposite the way you came in, and a hallway that leads down. What would be south, air quotes.
Well, I'll go last.
I'll go first.
No.
I'm
What?
going first.
I'll go
There.
second.
Athos,
Okay.
look at me.
Oh, which?
Athos looks at
If you do
you.
anything, to my friend, I'm right behind you.
Who are you?
He's not gonna
Talking
try to
about-
murder me like the other ones.
I don't trust a single person alone with you in a cave.
Yeah,
Excuse
well, that
me.
was 2 people. He's only 1 person. He's only
I
one.
will have you
Not two.
know.
A much stronger person.
Hey,
That's scarier.
I
You have
put my
magic.
own life in danger to save your friend last night.
Okay,
So
but last
maybe-
time the other people
I
kind of
didn't
did
say
that
She
too.
was smart.
I am very smart. Thank you very much. I have read so many stolen books throughout my life. You don't even know.
Ladies, you're both very smart. Let's go.
Alright.
Okay.
Fine.
Piri, lead the way. South.
I only
Okay.
almost get murdered one time in a cave by 2 people, and now you all think that I'm gonna get murdered every single
Cynthia,
time.
you've got-
Okay,
Listen to
Piri,
us.
you head down into this room and you see
Oh,
a
yeah. Hold on.
hallway to the right
Get it.
and a hallway down. Additionally, in this room, it looks like a sort of like a worshipping room or like a small temple. There was a statue to Anu, a statue to Osa, and a statue to Neb here. That being the sort of Anu being the god of like judgment that like decides whether you get into the afterlife. Osa, the ruler of the land of the dead, and Neb being the guardian of the path of the dead. So that's what you see in this room.
Hmm.
Additionally, from where you are, farther south, there is a hallway that widens and something catches your eye, and that would be the dead laborer in this hallway that appears to have been cut in half, just straight through the torso.
I'm sorry?
Oh my god.
Give me a
hold your
perception
breath.
check.
I don't need to breathe.
Oh, good.
Oh, whoa, baby! 5.
Oh, you got me!
I actually for a second was like, oh my god, Nat 20!
Me too, me too.
No, it's just a 5.
Okay.
All I'm good at is combat, guys.
Perry, what you see down there?
There's a dead body cut in half. It's probably
Oh.
nothing important.
Oh,
Dry or
alright.
How
wet?
fresh does the body look?
Fresh.
Fresh.
This
Oh, okay.
happened probably last night.
Okay, I'm a little concerned as to what can cut a man in half.
Have
Have you tried?
So, Piri, the only one that did that perception check?
Apparently.
Can I come
Okay.
words?
Could the
May
rogue
I-
try?
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah.
can I walk up besides like a half step behind Piri and look over her shoulder or like to the side
Sure.
and like
Go ahead
See
and give
what
me
I
a
see?
perception roll.
that is a 2 plus 3 is 5 minus 1 is 4. There's that body, like what is that, a pool
Yeah,
of blood?
it's there. It is a pool of blood, and a body that has been cut in half in this hallway. That's all you see in this hallway. Farther down the hallway, you can see what looks like a pile of rugs, but that's all you can see from your current vantage point.
According to the map, it looks like there's something that maybe goes off to the side. A hallway
Yes, there
there?
is.
Is that, yeah?
Should we go?
I'm just gonna take
Oh.
a peek around the corner and see. Just peek down,
Okay.
and if nothing, just look, and then I'm probably gonna fall. Oh,
Okay, you peek around the corner, and if this room is not lit except for a small, little oil lamp on an altar in the center of this room.
Mhm.
So there's enough light in there for you to tell, and you might even be able to tell with the dark vision, that the tiles in this floor, in a checkerboard sort of pattern, are different colors, just like ever slightly different shades of gray.
Okay. I'll come back to my group and be like, all right, there's a room in there. It's got like weird floor. But yeah, what's up with the body? Anything?
I think there's something bad, so I'm gonna do what any sane person would do. Could you step aside?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Right.
Okay.
I'm good. Can I make a running jump as I reach here? I want to go back and then make a running jump. Right
Where, give me a marker where you're trying to running jump to.
here. As far as possible, because since I can jump. My long jump is 60
times-
feet, but I can triple it.
Your long jump is 60
Or whatever.
feet.
16.
Uh,
16.
Oh,
16.
God.
Okay. So
I was like, wow.
okay, 5, 10,
Period.
15. Okay, so you'll be able to make it right about there. Where are you jumping from?
Right where I am.
Okay.
Can we check for traps first?
You already
Or is
did
this
your
what you're
perception
doing?
rolls.
You guys both looked and didn't see anything.
Yeah, that's why I'm running.
Yep.
Give
'Cause
me
that's how you get
as
through
you
traps.
run 2 dexterity saving throws
Oh my
Uh,
god!
as you jump.
I
perfect.
believe in you!
I can do it. I'm a god. Okay.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
got
like
this.
we all knew why this person was cut in half, but our characters did not.
We probably just encountered a really tough enemy.
Obviously.
honest.
Yeah, that just
Another
sliced him
bind.
right in half.
Yeah. All right, 2
You know how.
dexterity saves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
19 and 16.
Ooh.
Incredible. Okay. Puri, you run. You take a running start. You leap. You land right here, on the other side of what you can now see are like little grooves in the floor. As you run and jump, right from behind you where you first jumped, and then behind you after you land, blades drop from the ceiling and slide into the ground. One lands right again where that corpse is. And then after they've dropped into the floor, they slowly begin retracting up, drawn by a chain.
Oh, I see. Jumping does nothing.
Oh, I see.
Okay, well, it's trapped, guys.
And Puri, from where you
Right.
are, you can now tell that in front of you and behind you, there are grooves in the floor.
Oh no.
So, Perry, how many traps are you seeing?
I can see. Well, there's some where the dead body is. There's some behind me.
Yes,
And
you
do I see the
triggered 2, but from where you are, you can see that there are 6 grooves in the ground.
6 screws. There's
Oh my
6.
god, there's 6.
Did you just
Uh,
come back?
Could I? No. Could I use
Should
my
we try
shield to like try and trigger the one in front of me? Like like hold
Like
like one
prank
end of
it?
the shield. Yeah, like prank.
You-
Like give it a little.
Go ahead and
Like-
give me a. How do you want to try and trigger it? That's what I'd like to know.
Like I'm gonna hold one end of the shield and like thrust my arm out and then pull it back.
Okay. You hold one of your arm out, thrust your shield out, pull it back, and nothing happens.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
Maybe that one's broken.
I
Maybe
kinda-
you just didn't prank it hard enough.
I didn't fool it hard enough.
Yeah.
Maybe it's pressure. It's not pressure plated because I landed.
Did they both came down from the ceiling, yeah?
They came down from the ceiling.
Yeah.
One came down right, sort of in front of where Piri jumped from, and right behind where she landed.
Okay. And then they both rose back into the ceiling. Perry, do you see the blades in the ceiling right behind you? The one that we know came down. Do you see it? Or is it like too far hidden?
Do I?
You can't specifically see the actual blade, but it's definitely there because there's also grooves in the ceiling for them to drop through.
Okay.
Arthas, you want to go first?
I am not going that direction, no.
Okay. Can I try and just, you know what? I'm gonna. Instead of jumping, can I dive?
Where are you? Just across? Okay, give me
Yeah.
Time.
so essentially you're like long jumping again.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Give me 1 dexterity saving throw.
Cool. I'm probably gonna fail, but we'll see.
Mm.
You got this.
Or I'll get a 19 again.
Okay. You dive across, and from behind you, one blade drops into the floor, thuds into the stone, and then you hear just a...
Wait, could I, as it's going up, is it going up fast?
It's not going up very fast. It's not going up as fast like a garage door.
Oh, perfect. Could I take one of the javelins I have and try and, like, how big is the chain links? Could I shove a javelin into one of the chain links?
They...
Or are they small?
They're small chain links, but you think you could probably reach the ceiling to a point where, especially if you like jump and bounced it right enough, you could keep the javelin on top of the blade as it tries to retract, which might block it from retracting.
That's what I want to try.
Okay. Give me just a dexterity check.
Okay. 16.
Okay. You successfully do this and effectively keep this last blade from retracting into the ceiling.
There we go. That should work for one of them.
Yeah, but we've got 5 more. All right. Here's what I'm thinking. When you jumped, you
Got 5 more
stepped
javelins.
somewhere, and right where you stepped, that blade dropped, and then where you landed, another blade dropped, and then when you landed again, another one dropped. It sounds like it does have something to do with you standing. I don't know if maybe if we, like, tricked the ground, all 6 of them would go, and then, like, we could run across and, like, jump over them really fast.
Yeah, maybe.
Does that make sense? I'm also kind of terrified. Alice, you said you're not going this way. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, as I have seen blades drop from the ceiling in this hallway, I may try other hallways or other paths with a lack of blades.
Like this one? Alexandra starts walking where Electra was. That little hallway.
Yes, this hallway does seem to have a lack of blades in it.
Kiri, Alexandria kind of says from that little hallway,
Yeah.
can you get into that? Like, what do you see to your sides? Because I'm looking at a chamber right now. Does it connect to where you are?
Yeah.
You
Is
can
this a
hear your
checkered room?
voices from that same room, yes. Albeit
I don't
from
trust that
opposite
room.
sides.
It might be.
It might be trapped as well. Could I take out, like, one of the stones that I grabbed earlier? Or, like,
Sure.
that geode and kind of, like, get it to kind of test?
Yeah, you toss the stone, the little geode, and it skids, click, 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 click across the floor, and comes to a rest at the foot of the altar. So
Okay.
that reveals to you whatever that reveals to you.
I'm gonna-
look over her shoulder.
I'm gonna tentatively step into the room.
Alexandria, before you do that, give me a perception check. I will let you do a perception
Okay.
check for this room.
Okay. That's probably a good idea. We already... That's a 19!
That's pretty
Which is
good.
really
Okay.
funny. That's pretty spooky considering. Plus, wait, what is this? Perception? This perception?
Yes, this is
Yeah.
perception.
So that would be 22, right? Minus 1. So that's 21 total. Yes.
Okay.
Anyone?
What you
21.
see from looking into this room is that all the black tiles on the floor, or the darker gray tiles, have small metallic tubes in the center of them. What you
Oh.
also see is that above the white tiles in this room on the ceiling, which is similarly checkered, the white tiles have tubes on the ceiling, in the center of the white tiles.
All right, guys. Not great news. There's some spikes in here as well.
Great.
Where are the spikes?
They're in the floor on the gray tiles, and they're in the ceiling on the white tiles.
Well, it's not movement based, because otherwise that rock would have triggered it, but it could be weight based.
Do you want me to, like, wall climb, see if I get stabbed?
Yeah. I do,
Okay. So Alexandra's gonna, like, very carefully kind of push herself onto the side of, like...
Athos had just said that that's certainly strange. Walking Alexandria, walk on the wall.
Yeah, sounds about right.
He says that's strange?
He doesn't say it to anyone, he just says it under his breath, and Electra happens to hear it. Because she's standing right next to him.
Wait, what? Wait, I didn't hear. What does he say under his breath?
He sees Alexandria climb onto the wall, and he goes, well, that's certainly strange.
I think Electra, like, hearing that, is gonna, like, kind of just teeny tiny smirk and be like, yeah.
Okay.
She's like,
so,
yeah, she's really weird.
Just Alexandria things.
Alexandria, you're in this checkered room, clinging to the wall. Piri, you're on another side of this room. And both of you can see in the center of this room, there is that altar, but there's also walls that block a path in the center of this room where there's rugs on the floor. And you can see that there's 3 iron portcullises that appear to be barring entry from proceeding down that path.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I'm gonna switch to the other side of this wall, if that's okay, like kind of hop down and hop back over.
Okay.
And do I see Piri now? Or is... Oh,
yeah, you can see Piri.
Over here.
Yeah, Piri said bye.
Bye. I'm just looking down these hallways, if those are hallways.
Oh, yeah. Piri, okay. Give me a perception check while you're right there. And then I'll reveal what you can see from there.
Wow, something that isn't bad. 15.
15, okay. Around all those rugs, stepping over them, you can see that there is a hole burrowed into the floor. And from that hole, there's sort of like a rotting flesh scent.
Lovely! I'm gonna approach the hole and ready my action to attack anything if it pops out of the hole.
Okay. Nothing does pop out of the hole as you stand there. But you are ready for that if that happens. Additionally, I revealed those 2 hallways right there.
Great, thank you. And I throw a firebolt down the hole. Or a produce flame, sorry.
Yeah, 100%. You produce flame and toss it down the hole. And it briefly illuminates that it doesn't go that deep. Only like 4 or 5 feet before it stops descending and goes a different direction.
Oh. Okay. I'm not gonna hop in there.
Hold on 1 second though. Okay. So that's what you see from where you are, Piri. And you can see that sort of like burrowed tunnel. Alexandria, what was your line of thinking you wanted to attempt?
I would like to kind of skirt along this wall. And there's like that little opening towards the end. And I wanted to see if I could get to over there. See what's
Perfect.
over there.
Yeah, you round the corner and you see another hallway.
There's an way.
Oh yeah.
What?
Wait a
Is
second.
it? Are there traps?
Oh, that's a wall. I'll find out. Alexandria just like draws her dagger and then goes down the hallway.
Electra's feeling a little left out. She's also not. She's just like, why does everybody get to do the cool stuff here? And so she very tentatively is like gonna like put her foot very gently and then slowly a little. She's really stupid. A little more weight on this dark tile that she's at, and just like as if she's moving into the room, but also be like, am I gonna get killed?
Gotcha.
Am I gonna get impaled?
Alexandria, from where you are, that hallway, you can see in front of you that there is a door that looks like it's barred from your side, so you have the ability to open it. It looks like it wouldn't be openable from the other side. It's like a thick stone door with like a stone like bar that's keeping it closed. Electra, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay. 14.
You step onto the floor and it slightly sinks, and a jet of flame shoots out from this metal tube in the floor. But you're prepared for this and you step back, avoiding getting burned.
Huh, yeah, this is definitely don't know this bad. It's a pressure plate though, so if you don't step on it, it won't burn you too crisp. I'm gonna.
There's a door down here. Should I open it and then come to you?
Be careful.
Okay.
Alexandria, although she will actually be careful and is going to try to open this door and then step back.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to lift up the bar, keeping the door closed, and the door is openable now. Would you like to open the door?
It's openable.
Yes, it is. You can open it. You basically remove and keeping it closed.
Then I don't think I'm gonna open it yet, and I'm gonna go back and then skirt on the wall to get back by Electra and kind of be like, can I get back in this hallway, please?
Is there anything down the hallway from me?
Yeah, you round the corner of the hallway and you see that there is a room down there that looks like it has a few coffins in it.
Great. And if I move down this hallway?
Sure thing. You take a peek around that corner and you see a burial room. The thing that catches your eye the most, at the far back of this room, there's a sarcophagus that has sort of a glowing, shimmering field of light around it, like a small energy field.
Okay. Oh, so is that a mirror?
Yes, it is.
Kind of interested in this mirror.
Sure. Give me a perception check as you look in the mirror.
I'm looking in this mirror.
You looking?
Oh, I'm looking. I'm taking a good look. I'm getting it. I'm using my eyeballs. 16. I'm getting a
16.
lot of 16s.
In the far back of the room with the coffins, it's, this room is slightly illuminated that you're in because this sort of like shimmering field of light. You see in the back of this room with coffins the faintest glare of reflective pupils, tall off the ground, just like a pair of eyes facing directly towards you. The second thing you see in the mirror is a ghost in the hallway behind you and a ghost in the room you're in. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh my god.
Ah! Ghosts!
What? Oh! Oh my god.
Guys, I found ghosts.
You found what?
You just hear that. That's all you hear.
Electra?
Yeah.
What's the best way to try to get to whatever is happening?
I'll get there. I'll figure it out. I got it. I
So
wanna
I've
go
got everyone
period.
roll initiative. So everyone's in initiative at this point. Let me know when you've got that.
Okay. Yeah.
So-
I don't. I'm not a fan of ghosts, actually.
Is anyone?
I think
I
some
am.
people are. Necromancers might be.
I like
Necromancers probably
ghosts.
are, yeah.
16. Ashley
okay.
likes ghosts. Electra, probably
I got
not.
I got a 14.
I'm
Okay.
natural 20, I guess.
16 Electra, 14 Alexandra, 30 20 for Fury.
Dirty
Okay.
feet.
Polished. Awesome. Okay. So, actually, Athos is first. He's doesn't really know what's going on. He just faintly hears a shout in the distance. So he runs over here to look down the hallway and see if he can discern what's going on. And that is his turn. That brings it to Fury.
I think he could definitely go down the hallway. I blocked off one guillotine. Definitely.
One of the guillotines.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna. I look at the specters. I ready my weapon, and then I dash.
Okay.
Oh god.
I'm gonna run here.
Look at her go. Okay. Fury, you book it. You do an intelligent thing and you book it. It is one of these ghosts' turns. And you can't see it, but what it does is it goes through a wall.
Of course.
That's
a
a.
ghost.
Oh, it's cheating. I'm calling hacks.
And
They
it
need to
closes
patch this
distance with Fury, and it's going to try to drain your life.
I prefer if they didn't.
no.
That's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Are you sure? Oh wait, are you sure?
I'm sorry.
You take 5 necrotic damage, and give
5
me a
necrotic
DC 10 con saving throw.
DC 10.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, I'm pretty good at those. Those are.
Can these,
I
what's it called? Possess us?
23.
Don't know.
Cool. You make your con save. You're okay. Electra, it is your turn.
Okay.
Ow.
Alrighty.
My
I
life.
gotta count.
That is
Each
my
of these
life.
squares is possibly 5 feet.
Yes.
What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I am going to oh my god, I don't do. What am I gonna do? This is
can't
so much to deal with right now.
I can't carry anyone when I do my spider climb, right?
That is correct.
It's okay. Don't worry. I can get over there eventually.
Just have
But
piggyback here.
right.
Oh god.
It's like she'll become the backpack.
Wow.
Back,
The only thing is I can
back.
only move so far, and these are big rooms.
They are pretty big. Except
I
don't.
wouldn't be able to get out across this room without dashing,
Just be a ghost.
Just
If
be a
only.
ghost.
right? That would be great.
That's the best
Okay.
life advice I've ever heard.
I thought I had my plan ready, and then I realized I don't. So I am
That
going
one
to...
levitating spell. You have a,
I
but you
have
can't
to.
move forward. Can you?
That's the thing is, I can only move 10 feet with that. And I can move I can move technically any direction 10 feet. It's just kind of cool, which would be great. But then my other thing is like, man, actually, no. Okay, so I'm going to 30 feet right up next to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, right with Athos.
Okay.
And I'm going to hold on. Now I'm trying to count how far that is. 2, 3, 6,
Just
7,
okay,
8,
put you there.
12. Yeah. Okay. So then from me to this specter, I believe that's about 60 feet.
Okay.
That would that be accurate to say?
That's
what it looks like. I tried counting.
Yep.
Okay. And then what's my okay? I'm gonna start with. Oh wait, no, maybe I want to do that. Hold on. See, I had a plan, and then the whole plan went out the window, so it's not what I want to do. So then, in this case, what I want to do is I'm gonna guiding bolt him.
Okay.
So okay. Honor, if you're there, help me. Oh! That's gonna be a dirty 20 to hit him.
That hits.
And then, okay, that's gonna be 15 radiant damage, and the next attack on this creature has advantage.
Okay. You blast this specter really good. And it looks very injured. As injured as a specter can be.
Good.
Good spell. Good spell.
Yay!
Alexandria, it is your turn.
I'm gonna get up on this wall and let's see how would I be able to get. It's like that wall is. How long is this wall? Is this wall 25 feet? Am I measuring this wrong?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So to get... So we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35... 35
So I could
would
get,
get
like,
you there.
Right here.
If your movement speed is
Okay.
35, that's where you can get, yeah.
Yes. And I'm not. That's a wall there, right? So I can't see, or it wouldn't
Yes,
be within.
that is correct.
Okay, then I'm gonna hold.
Okay.
5
You
bolts.
hold your action. This other specter is going to take its turn. Ready? Gonna be 5,
How
10,
much do you
50,
weigh?
20, 25, 30, 35, 40,
Is he-
45, 50.
Is he a chonky guy?
No,
No, I don't need another one.
He's lean muscle.
Like,
How much
I don't
does
think I
my NPC
You-
weigh? I think I do have an answer for this, but right now I'm just gonna say 150 pounds.
yeah. Okay, that's not gonna count then. All right, it's fine.
Uh,
Sucks.
cool. That's gonna be another attack roll on our ghost punching bag, Puri.
Oh snap!
It's okay, I have armor. Ghost can't hit you through armor.
Exactly.
That
That's
was funny.
gonna be a 16.
16. That misses.
That misses. You deflect this incorporeal ghost with your corporeal shield and/or warhammer.
My shield died long ago.
You need a ghost shield to beat a ghost. That's gonna be Athos's turn. Goodness, that was not what I wanted.
Nice.
Okay.
My armor class is 19.
Oh my goodness.
He definitely hits with that firebolt. Alrighty.
What does he use? Does he cast it from his hands or from his cute little bone wand?
From his bone wand. He flicks his wand, and a mote of fire streaks down the dark hallway, illuminating it as it passes, connects with the ghost, and the specter explodes in a burst of necrotic energy and is gone.
Oh, awesome.
That brings it. Please. Yes, there we go. Okay, Piri, it's your turn.
Perfect. All right, I'm gonna smack this ghost. Are both of them still up, or?
No, I just lost
see
the
the two
there, so
tokens. Oh, okay.
there we go. It should be gone now.
I see. Well, this ghost, he's getting smacking.
Oh yeah.
Smack it.
All right. I need to kill my sword first so I can hit it.
Use a warhammer.
Oh, natural one.
What?
Yeah.
What?
With a
I
natural
need to kill my
one,
hammer, but I rolled a natural one.
you do miss. That is the only way to guarantee a miss. Incredible. That's going to be Electra.
My turn?
Yep.
All right. My action is to activate my wings. Here we go. My radiant soul. So, my eyes start glowing. My wings sprout out. And I am going to fly across the thingies.
Okay.
Because I'm very scared of
What's your fly movement speed right now? It's just like 60 or
30
something?
feet.
30?
30.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. If you can make it across, perfect. You don't trigger anything as you fly across.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
And then I am going to. Oh, I don't know if I want to cast this spell. You know what? I am going to actually use my. No, I used my action to, and then movement. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna save my bonus action. Anyways, I'm here. I'm glowing. I have wings.
Good.
Oh my God.
Good. Alexandria, that is your turn.
Hi.
Alexandria's going to. She's gonna kind of like skid around, and then she's gonna do a little blastity blast with handy dandy firebolts
Woo!
at this specter.
Go for it.
All right. Oh. That's a 17 plus 3 is a dirty 20 to hit. Do I have to minus 1 for this? These rolls
Yes,
too?
you would, but that does hit.
That's
I think
an-
so.
so that is a 92 hit, and then that's a 9 for damage. Wait, do I also need to subtract from this too?
No, not from damage.
Okay, 9. Also,
Okay, cool.
would this count as a sneak attack on this ghost?
I think that only applies to finesse weapons. So that doesn't count as a
Fair
sneak
enough.
attack.
Mhm.
If I'm wrong,
Yeah, I don't think it counts on that.
we will rectify
Okay,
that.
then-
But yes, you
No,
do
I
hit it
think
with
you're- I think you're right.
firebolt.
But I'm just gonna.
The firebolt connects. It does damage it, but it doesn't look to have affected it too much.
But it did hit.
It did hit. That's going to bring it to that specter, who is going to go for Piri.
Very nice.
Yay, I'll be
That's another miss from the specter.
Haha.
This ghost's a wimp.
Athos takes another firebolt shot at the ghost. Definitely hits. Firebolt connects with the specter, but again, you see it doesn't seem to take too much damage from it. It sort of passes through and leaves sort of like a burning of its ethereal form, but it quickly fades. That's going to bring it to Piri.
Oh yeah. Okay, time to smack the ghost. I was feeling a little sick.
Smash.
I
Yeah.
was feeling a little ill. Okay, how's a 14?
14 hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crush him.
Yeah, good.
11 damage.
Wow. Very nice. Yeah, you whip your warhammer through this specter. A corporeal flesh and blood person would be hurting badly from a swing like that. This not being that though, it doesn't seem to take the brunt of the force, but it does hurt it. So that is
that.
going to be Electra.
Alrighty. I'm going to move a little bit over here, I think, and just because I can. I fly over there just because I have wings right now. And then action, I'm going to guiding bolt him
Okay.
if I can. Let us hope. Oh, I got another 17, so that's gonna be dirty 20. All
That
in
hits.
all. With that- Yes. And then once per turn, radiant damage is 3. So that in total is going to be 21 radiant damage.
Electra, evaporate this specter how you choose.
I have the power of honor and truth on my side. And I'm gonna just like pachow some radiant damage, and my eyes sort of like flash this bright gold as I let out this guiding bolt right at him, and it hits the specter right where its figurative chest would be, and
with
Pixie
that,
dust.
the specter is gone. Like pixie dust. And you have
Perry's gonna turn around and just be like, okay, I can't fight ghosts.
You what?
I cannot fight ghosts.
We'll get you something. We'll get you something really good. You know, you should check out that thing. That gem you have. Kind of cool.
Oh yeah, maybe.
I don't know if it can really do much, but you know,
It'd be something fun to have up your sleeve in a situation in the future.
yeah,
Maybe
there's a few
like deadly
things. It's not-
lasers.
it doesn't just make things able to see.
Yeah.
Okay, I have my
Alex?
wings up for a little bit, like less than a minute. Should I fly anywhere really fast across any traps? Do you want to show me what? Do you want to go check out that door, Alexandria?
Well, are you going to be able to get back?
Nope.
Then I feel like maybe we should stick over here and explore this side for all that we can. Alexandra's going to kind of peek around the corner and then look at Athos at the end of the hall and be like, are you going to try to...
I don't think that would be advisable for me. It doesn't seem that I have the capabilities to reach where you are through this hallway with ceiling guillotines, nor do I know enough about the room with flame jets in the floor to safely arrive at your current location. So I think I might try taking a different path back the way we came.
Is there another path?
Yeah.
There was another door in the front room, wasn't there?
Yep, there was a door right there in the front room.
Oh my god. Alright. We're such idiots. We're like, let's definitely go everywhere it's trapped. Alright, have fun. Bye, Ethis. Shout if you need.
I don't think we'll be able to hear each other, but if I run into trouble, I'll do my best to come find you.
Aren't you? Oh, don't you have a brain thing?
What?
No.
Well, I
No,
mean, I
me.
can cast
You.
message. Oh,
Me.
sorry.
So can I.
It only...
But I don't think it goes that far.
If we're with... Yeah, I have to be within a mile, but it only lasts for 1 minute.
That's
So.
too short.
I won't be
Who
able
can
to
get
sustain
a
it.
mile away in a minute. That is
Do you need line of sight to cast that ability?
fast.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that? Now I'm just thinking mechanics. Just for
Oh,
It's just
then-
telepathic speech.
Oh. Cool. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you have it.
Spell.
Anyways,
But-
alright, bye Ethis. I guess don't shout then.
I'll go do what I came here to do. And he takes off,
And then
and he
her
heads
wings
through the
are probably
door
gonna
into
go away
that
now.
other room.
Ooh, it's a little stiff.
Like your wings. I think they're pretty cool.
Thank you.
Peary!
They're like
Perry
white
has
and
wandered
gold.
off to a separate
Perry?
room.
No more ghosts.
Whoa. Whoa.
I didn't check out that
What'd you-
sarcophagus yet, but I'm
Okay.
looking at
Oh.
the
I'll
stuff.
look at it.
Oh, look,
Hello?
a mirror!
That's what I was saying. And then ghosts attack
Ooh,
me.
what's in here?
A mirror!
Uh,
Look in a
staff?
mirror.
Are you trying to reach for the staff?
We're all like... I would like
Don't
to
touch
inspect...
anything! I
I'd like
told
to
you one
inspect it.
thing!
No, I'm not touching it. I'm just looking at it very intently.
You look at it very intently, and the closer you get, the brighter the shimmering field around the sarcophagus gets.
Oh, bright. My eyes.
Get back.
I think I need to go closer.
Oh,
Do
God.
Do you go closer?
I want to get as close as I can.
I can't with you. I told you you're an idiot.
I'm not going to touch it. I just think about it. I'm not going to do it.
You
Just
arrive
thinking it. Just
close
thinking about
enough to where you're within the sort of field of energy surrounding it. Let me make a roll here. Okay. It would be look like a solar flare looks, but like a whipping out of radiant energy comes from the sphere around the sarcophagus, but it misses you as you try to get even closer.
Oh, okay. Alexandra will back up. There's what? Guys, you might get whipped if you go close to this. There's some weird energy stuff going on.
Is it good or bad energy?
I feel like maybe it's good, but it was bad for me. And my eyes hurt.
Your eyes hit.
Yeah, just very bright. A lot of energy.
Is this a chest right here?
No, there's two small little metal chests. Yes, there's two small little metal chests on top
I'm
of like
looking in
a
this mirror.
cupboard.
Do I look good?
And there is a
I probably
chest
haven't showered in
next
a very long time.
to. Okay, I'll go in order with the things that have happened. First, Puri, yes, there is
Sorry.
a chest next to the sarcophagus. There's also two small metal chests on top of that cupboard over there. Next to it, there is a clay urn filled with scrolls. Electra, you look in the mirror, and this is the first time you've looked in a mirror probably since you've come to Harakir. And you see that your hair isn't as neatly kept anymore. Your clothes is dirtied. You haven't been able to keep the specks of blood off of you from either combat or trying to clean up Alexandria. And you can even see under your eyes, there's like sort of like crow's feet, like just like signs of like wear and stress. Like you've only been here for about a week, and this place is already taking its toll on you. But you also are a little tanner as well.
Oh my! Am I still? Do I still have my radiant glow to my skin? Am I still?
Not really.
Beautiful.
No, you're still like a conventionally attractive like human, but you don't have like
obviously. Take that away in Harakir.
You don't have a supernatural like divine glow that like you're still clearly like